Hello, hello, and good afternoon. Welcome, everyone. It is the third Friday of the month in the last month of 2020. We are very excited to be sharing with you today on our topic about church management software. We are the Tech Chaplaincy Institute. My name is Shamika Goddard. I'm the founder and head tech chaplain, and I'm joined by
My name is Javon Bracy, and I am happy to be here. I am also a tech chaplain.
Yes. So today we're going to be sharing a bit about church management software. What is it? How does it work? And what does it mean for your faith community to be able to embrace something like church management software? So we have a link to an article that we're going to drop in the video here for folks that we've been learning from Capterra. Capterra is a website that reviews software for folks and pulls together information about how to buy new software, reviews on existing software, and they're a really great resource for learning about software that might be beneficial to you and your organization. So the link for the article that we're inspired by today is going to be in the video below. And I'm going to start off with what is church management software? So church management software handles different functions of your faith community, such as accounting, donation tracking, service attendance, membership, event schedules, and activities. Faith communities use these kinds of systems to automate and organize their administrative functions, including document creation, outreach, and event scheduling. These systems help churches better track resources and foster communication between administrators, staff, ministry leaders, members, and visitors.
So, the next thing we want to talk about are the benefits of church management software. One of the first benefits is you can easily track membership. So, church management software can maintain all members' contact details and preferences, family profiles, education, volunteer history, and group membership all in one place. The next thing is that you can quickly account for contributions. Easy access to information on all your pledges, donations, tax receipts for simplified IRS reporting and things of that nature. You can also manage your accounting and income statements in a tool designed specifically for the needs of churches. And the last thing is that you can centrally manage event scheduling. So you can combine the complex moving parts of scheduling events, classes, and worship services, as well as track attendance and signups with a convenient single platform.
Absolutely. And then next, what can you expect from a church management software? So here are some typical features that church management software often has. First is donation management. This is where you're tracking financial donations and issuing tax receipts and documents. Next is membership management. So this is where you have a database of members' personal information, such as their activity or group membership history, contact details, and a lot of systems will actually allow members to update their addresses and family information themselves so that you don't have to do it manually as a staff person or administrator or even clergy person. Next, another feature of church management software is small group management. So this is where you organize members and schedule recurring small group meetings, from Bible studies to volunteer efforts and everything in between. Another feature is event management. So this is where you schedule and manage the logistics of activities and other gatherings in a single place and allow members to find information about upcoming events that are happening. So imagine, for example, creating events in a church management software system and being able to have an events calendar on your website, or linking those events with your social media. And then finally, you can expect to see a typical feature of church management software as member directories. So this is maintaining a directory of members for external use that is printable and allows members to connect with each other. So this article that we're working with here has a link to church management software directory that lets you filter by features so that you can view options that meet your faith community's needs, and you can narrow your software shortlist using this particular function in the article.
So the next thing the article discusses is cost, the cost of church management software. Church management software pricing varies based on included functionality. Most products in the market are priced on a monthly basis, so there's a recurring payment each month, or on a one-time licensing fee, and can be broken down into 3 tiers by Capterra based on price. So the first tier is $0 to $10 per month. The second tier is $10 to $100 per month, and the third tier is $100 plus per month. But again, keep in mind, this is based on functionality and what specific items are included in the package. So the range could be anywhere from free to $100 plus per month, just depending on what you're looking for.
And then in terms of what you're looking for, there's some considerations that you can keep in mind when you're considering purchasing church management software. The first consideration is to buy a system with room to grow. So church management systems can help you grow your ministry. So be sure to buy a system that actually can handle more than you currently need. Because as time goes on, you may have a starting point right now, but if you think about the vision and the future of your faith community, there may be needs down the line that a church management software system needs to have from the beginning, so that you're not scrambling in the future to try and find new software or try and add things to the system that may not already be there. Next is think twice about building your own system. So it may seem tempting to build your own church management software just to save a little money, but actually in the long run, you'll likely end up spending more. So leave the software to the experts and focus on what you do best, building your community and serving them. So the other consideration to think about when purchasing church management software is actually beware of quote unquote free solutions, because you do get what you pay for. So most free church management systems are only an intro to a system just to get you started. Typically, you end up having to pay for additional users and features, which can leave you stuck with a system that doesn't quite fit your needs or it exceeds your budget. So one thing to consider is, instead of just looking for a system that's free, look for a system that really fits your needs both now and into the future, and invest in that system.
The last thing the article covers is relevant church management software trends. The first one it talks about is internet-enabled smart devices allowing churches to automate presentations and maintain tracking. The Internet of Things allows internet-enabled devices to do everything from alerting your maintenance team to necessary repairs to automating presentation notes during church services. According to the research that Capterra has conducted, 73% of small and mid-sized businesses are using or plan to use IoT technology within the next 1 or 2 years. So expect IoT functionality to become more standard and necessary in church management systems in the coming years. And the second thing, which is really relevant in today's time, is live streaming and virtual service attendance. Already, mega churches are using live stream technology to share their services with members and interested parties all over the world. As the cost for quality streaming hardware and software decrease, expect smaller and mid-sized churches to get in on the action as well, enabling members who are deployed in the military, those who are sick or homebound, to share church services with those who are present in the physical building. And again, that's something that we've covered, with the Tech Chaplaincy Institute previously, because it's happening right now. We have been thrust into this moment where live streaming and virtual service attendance are mandatory and necessary, for our safety. So that's something to consider in terms of a trend that's been happening, and that'll probably continue to happen as we move toward, more hybrid models, as it is safer for us to gather in person.
Absolutely. And keep in mind, this article was written back in 2018, in September of 2018. So a lot of this information is even more relevant today, as Javon was just mentioning. And we'd like to thank Katie Clark for viewing and commenting. Thank you so much. We're glad to hear that this information is helpful to you. We want to end on just a quick few things that we want you to keep in mind. So church management software is this huge thing. There's so many options out there. This article, in addition to this buying guide, does have a listing of church management software that you can filter down by price, by feature, by a couple of different options. So we highly recommend taking advantage of this article's resources and helping you discern what church management software works for you. The other thing we'd like to say is as the Tech Chaplaincy Institute, we would also be happy to have this conversation with you and journey alongside you as you're deciding which church management software is best for your faith community, as well as getting you up to speed and trained and on that church management software so that you can feel comfortable implementing it not only for your staff, but for your faith community as well. So if that means having a couple of sessions with us where we're helping you figure out what the church management software is the right one for your faith community, and then having a couple of sessions where we're teaching and training your staff, and then have a session where we actually engage with your community and your members to discuss what this church management software is and how it's going to benefit them and what they need to know about it and answer their questions and all these sorts of things, helping you have those kinds of moments. We're happy to journey with you alongside to do that. So if you're interested in learning more about how the Tech Chaplaincy Institute can help you, not only with church management software, but any of your technology needs and questions that you may have and new technology that you're curious and considering about, please feel free to reach out to us. You can find us at techchaplain.com. You can email me at shamika@techchaplain.com. And you can also reach Javon at techchaplain.com. And the last thing I'll say before we wrap up is we would love for you to subscribe to our newsletter if you haven't already. We're going to drop a link in the video below so that you can do that. We do send out a newsletter once a month with resources, with tips and tricks and information about what's going on with the Tech Chaplaincy Institute. So we would love to see you there. If you have any other questions for us, or if you'd like to see more content like this, please let us know. Feel free to reach out and give us your impressions about what you think about these videos, and let us know if you have any ideas for next year.
All right, so the link to the Capterra article, as well as the link to sign up for our newsletter, are both in the comments. But if you have any other questions, as Shamika said, definitely reach out. I know a lot of people are planning right now for next year and visioning for what things could look like. So if we can be of any assistance to you as an individual, as a leader, or your congregation, just let us know.
Absolutely, absolutely. So thank you all so much for joining in for this month's Tech Chaplain Check-In. We'll be on a hiatus for next semester, but we will be back. So be on the lookout. Again, sign up for our newsletter to get the latest on when we'll be back and what we'll be chatting about when we return. In the meantime, we wish you all a healthy and blessed, safe holiday season into the new year, and we look forward to seeing you all again soon.